I'm finally in St. Louis for the General Conference session. You and I are going to take a little journey together through past General Conference sessions to see what we can see. But first, let's begin with a little bit of trivia here in the GC Time Machine. Okay, let's start with an easy one. Do you know which U.S. state has hosted the most GC sessions? The answer is Michigan. The first 20 sessions were in Michigan because that's where the church used to be headquartered. But most of the people here have never been to a session in Michigan because the last one was held in 1966 in the city of Detroit. Will we ever go back to Michigan and have a session there? I don't know, but I hope so. Okay, here's a third piece of trivia for you. Do you know which union has hosted the most General Conference sessions? Come on, if you're watching this, you have to know it's the Lake Union. Or is it? The Lake Union, well, it was founded in 1901. So if you count all the sessions that happened before 1901, then yeah, the Lake Union has hosted about a third of all General Conference sessions. But if you only count the sessions that were held after 1901, then only two have been in the Lake Union. There was Milwaukee, 1926, and of course Detroit, 1966. But the good news is, in 2030, at our next General Conference session, it's going to be in Indianapolis, which of course is in the Lake Union. So does that make 3 General Conference sessions in the Lake Union, or a lot more? You can decide. I have this world above me right now, and that reminded me of another fun fact about past General Conference sessions. Did you know that session has been held outside of the United States only 3 times out of 62 regular General Conference sessions? 3 times. Do you know where? Hit pause if you want to think about it. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you. Okay, number 1. We held a session in Vienna, Austria, 1975.
With 80% of the church membership now outside of North America, it was right that the World Session be held on another continent. It was the first time in the history of the church.
Second time was 1995, 20 years later, in Utrecht in the Netherlands. Just 5 years after that, we had a session in Toronto, Canada. Still part of the NAD, but outside of the United States. So that's it. Just 3 times we've held a session outside of the United States out of 62 regular sessions. Do you think that we're going to have a session outside the United States again? Hopefully sometime soon. Some people who pay attention to a General Conference session, they see a lot of talking and a lot of voting, and it is fundamentally a business meeting for the world church. But when you understand our Adventist past, when you realize that what we talk about as turning points in Adventist history are often General Conference sessions, you realize when you come to a place like this, you're making history. And I think that's one of the coolest parts of being at a General Conference session.